Hi guys, just a quick views flash. For anyone not familiar, views flashes are just like when I come across random things and I want to express an opinion on them. Popped into my local GW the other day, came away with this. It's just their Christmas little gift catalogue thing of things you can get. But I've been looking through it and it's got some really good stuff in it. I think this Christmas we've got a lot to look forward to if you're a GW fan, and I am. I mean, just for starters, you've got the GW paint sets and that, but you can see they've got this hexagonal racking, which looks quite cool. I'm wondering if it'll have enough for all the paints I've got. I don't want to be buying 2 or 3 of them, but it looks like a great way to take and transport your paints if you're going anywhere on a holiday or if you're going to any painting competitions and so on and so forth that don't supply paints, or that you've got specialist paints you might want to use. They've got some kick-ass stuff, like, yeah, already you're looking at the Derelict Factorum, the Imperial Sector, some stuff we're familiar with, obviously. They've got the Project Paint set, which is £125 worth of a ton of paint. They've got the paint handle we're familiar with, and then they've given it tentacles. For those of you familiar with the nickname of this paint handle, giving it tentacles, maybe not the best idea. And then an extra wide one. So, also, they've got the new paint pot. Went in and looked, actually. The new paint pot's huge. It's like a pint-sized paint pot, which is great for a £5. And it's got the little runs up the back. I don't know if you can see those. They're supposed to help you, you run your brush through, and they help you keep it clean and keep it to a point. Haven't got it, haven't tried it. Honestly, really happy with the current paint pot I've got, which is one of the GW ones which just holds the paintbrushes for you in the water so they clean. So part of me's like, I want to see with that. Part of me's like, I want to try the new one. But then you've got the Citadel painting mat. For those of you who aren't familiar, that's basically a wet palette, I think. Oh no, that's just one you paint on. That's just one you paint on. That's like a palette, I think. Loads of other snazzy things. A smaller version of the paint racks there. Obviously we've got the Marines that have arrived recently. They used to be exclusive for Japan, but you can get those now for Christmas. Loads of cool black library goodness. Every Christmas they come out with these. You may not be familiar with them, but they're quite expensive. They're about £100 each, but they're pretty much a complete army. They don't give you every vehicle you want, but it means you can start playing straight away. Maxie, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Right, go down.
Hello.
But they're good. There's a good selection this year. We've got the Space Marine Battle Force, and that's looking awesome. Which is that Primaris? Yeah, which is a Primaris Battle Force, so that works very well. Very well priced, to be honest, for the stuff you get in it. It's worth noting these things are really good. I'm not sure the current value and the discounts, but the discounts on buying these sets is actually considerable. I believe last year the Tau sets saved you up to 40%. And same thing for Age of Sigmar. I'm not an Age of Sigmar player myself, but frankly, it's not a bad game. It's just not what I've ever gone into. Blackstone Fortress, he can stay. He can stay. As long as he behaves. No banging, Maxie. Obviously we've got Blackstone Fortress here. Sorry, it says Wargaming Dad on the title if, you know, you're not expecting kids to be kids in it. And yes, if you're wondering, he is butt naked. We put clothes on him, he decided to take them off. You've got Blackstone Fortress, which is hardly surprising as it's one of their new big box releases. That looks really cool. Getting it for Christmas for people, I think there's a lot of people who are going to want to get that for Christmas and tear it apart for the component bits, as well as have it for a game. Again, another one I didn't really get into. Found it a bit limiting, but a lot of people really like it. It's all about match play and competitiveness. But it doesn't play badly as a friendly game either. I have tried it out. You've got Night Vault there. My personal favourite, Kill Team. You've got a fantastic starter set there. A lot of other bits and pieces. Obviously, all the starter stuff, Warhammer 40k. These are a great thing to get around Christmas. Yeah, the start collecting sets. You've got great combinations, and you're saving money, and they'll get you started. They won't give you a full battle force like the big £100 ones, but then again, they're half the price, and they give you a nice cheap one. Again, all the cool special characters they brought out. Same for Age of Sigmar. Same for Age of Sigmar with the start collecting sets. More cool characters. Just a lot of awesome stuff. I keep wanting to do something with the Godrax. With the Gordrax. They're just so adorable. They look like a bulldog crossed with a dragon. Obviously, the relaunching of the Lord of the Rings Middle-earth has a lot of people excited. And as does Necromunda, which is a great core set. And if you're not just using it for Necromunda, you can use it for Kill Team as well. My personal favourite, Blood Bowl. If you haven't tried Blood Bowl, it's been going since the 80s, and there's a reason. There's a reason that hasn't stopped being played since the 80s. GW stopped doing it, and a bunch of guys just kept it going under the banner of the NAF. There was up until recently a living rulebook, and that only got taken down when Blood Bowl brought it. When GW brought it. Go on then, go to sleep. I know, but I'm recording my things. I'll be with you later, Maxie. Okay. Sorry. They only took that down. Yeah, in agreement with GW when GW brought out the current iteration. And there's a lot of things for that. You've got Titanicus, which looks good, but I don't think I'm quite for. Stuff which excites me more. You got the big battlefields and then the small ones. So you got big plastic one, little hardened cardboard, big plastic one, little hardened cardboard. The little ones, they are good. They do come with a few bits of extra scenery as well, and they're great for little battles. You know your 500-point battles, and I think GW have been really good at supporting smaller scale play in this iteration of 40k. 8th Ed has very much been about ensuring it remains accessible, which I really like. All the cool scenery, and the same for Age of Sigmar. And again, something which I don't think it's a massively nifty thing, but I think really says a lot about this magazine or this gift guide. You've got all the colours and all the colours there, and the costs, so you can go through and look at what you want. And I think the good thing about this isn't just what's in it, more stuff from Black Lobby and your paintbrushes and that. It's not just what's in it, it's the ability to be able to give this to a relative or someone who's going to buy you presents. If you're young, your mum. If you're old and you're lucky, your wife. Because you can literally circle what you want. You know how much it's going to cost. She knows how much it's going to cost. She can go in and get it for you without any risk of getting the wrong thing. And the amount of times as a kid you sent your mum in for this and she came back with that. To be honest with GW, I never really cared. I might have wanted one thing, but frankly, anything from GW was good when I was a kid. Anything. I had so many monotronics I didn't collect because my collection was so random, but it was so fun. But with the paints and that, you can just literally write a shopping order for Christmas. It's gonna. I don't think this is telling any GW player or any GW collector anything they don't already know. There's a few bits in it which were out in this before the website, but the main thing about it is they're free. You can take one home and you can use it to make sure you get what you want. You get the stuff that ties into your army. Or works for your army. Worst case scenario, you can look it up on their website, fill the format in the back, tear off the back page, give it to your mum, give it to your aunt, give it to whoever you're going to do. You know, if like me, you're a dad and you've got kids who collect GW, even if you don't play yourself, pop in your local GW, get one of these. They'll be able to go through and they'll be able to tell you what they want, and there won't be any risk of you going in and getting the wrong thing for your kids. If they want, if they want Primaris aggressors and you end up with a Primaris lieutenant that they've already got, it can be annoying. Not that I imagine they'll be unhappy with the next one. I wouldn't be, but this literally is going to be a godsend, I think, for a lot of parents. So yeah, nifty little thing from GW. I just thought worth mentioning my opinion on it. It's not something they have to produce. Hopefully it will make them more money, but realistically, I think that's just going to facilitate parents and relatives and loved ones being able to spend their money accurately on GW stuff, so that we, the gamers, get what our greedy little hearts desire. And my heart is particularly greedy. I want all the things. I so have to stop myself spending money. It's so hard being an adult. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that or found it educational or something. Have a nice day, guys. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Not sure why, but I am. So if you like it, see me there, and please tell your friends. Thanks very much. Bye.